Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to Choices Life Coaching. Hope that everyone had a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and hope that you all had a great weekend. I got a chance to spend some time with my family today, over the weekend, and I thought that that was fantastic. Now, got to see my mom, got my COVID vaccine, and got a chance to laugh and shed some tears and had some good food and, got a chance to spend some time with my brother and my nephew. He's now taller than me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this pandemic has been really, really, for me, it has been emotional because like I haven't seen my mom, like physically touch my mom or give my family a hug in like almost a year. So thank you for developing the vaccine. And I recommend that if you haven't received the vaccine as yet, get vaccinated. And I took the Johnson and Johnson one dose, and it was just boom. I didn't have any side effects. I didn't have, like, really no side effects at all. And they have the Moderna, Johnson and Johnson, Pfizer, Glaxo, SmithKline, and I can't remember the other name of it. But anyway, let's discuss today's topic. And today's topic is developing a winning mindset. And when it comes to developing a winning mindset, I think that is it's something that we should all like practice. And I say that to say this: what is the winning mindset? The winning mindset is, how do you identify your limiting either fears or beliefs, or what is the trick to put your fears in the back seat and allow willingness to take the driver's seat? Now, create a concrete plan to either deal with what do you call those haters or those trolls? Can I say that? And that will increase your business rather than decrease it. And I can say simple steps to develop small daily habits that will have a huge impact on your business and your life today. And what is your winning mindset? How are you thinking? How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as successful? Do you see yourself as a winner? Do you see your future is whatever you make it? And I can say that because I know what my past was. Now, there are the top 10 limiting beliefs. And do you feel like you can't change, or is this just the way that it is? Or do you feel like there isn't enough time? Do you feel that you're not smart enough? Do you feel like you don't deserve to be successful? You don't deserve to be happy? You don't deserve whatever it is that you're either hoping or dreaming for? Do you get to the point where you see something and then you say, oh my God, I can't afford it? Or do you feel that you're either not lovable, or do you feel like you'll never be happy again? Do you feel like either no one likes me? This is the negativity that we say to ourselves on a daily basis. And I can honestly say that you really have to stop the negative chatter. Why? Because you're going to get negativity from outside sources, from, can I say, outside, SIDE, and you have to learn to focus, 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 no matter what it is that you may be either doing or dreaming of. You have to be persistent. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream, and start to speak positively to yourself. Start thinking positively about yourself. And labels, and I can say labels can be good or bad. The label of either failure, or you're not smart enough, or you're a loner, or you're not worthy, or you're either an idiot or stupid. Believe it or not, these are labels that people put on you that has nothing to do with you. You understand? And you always have to remember that you're an intelligent person, that you can learn, and that you can achieve success, and that it is possible. Now, the former president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, this was his famous quote. First of all, let me assert my beliefs that the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. Acronyms for fear is false expectations appearing real, forget everything and run, finding excuses and reasons, failure expected and received, and forget everything about reality foolishly erases all reasoning. Now, Dr. Carl Albert declares extinction the fear of ceasing to exist, and mutilation. People are fearful of spiders. People are fearful of heights. People are afraid of the unknown. You have people that are like afraid to leave the house, and people are afraid of so many things. Acrophobia, and like, did you ever see that reality show, The Fear Factor? I love that show because it puts people in situations where they have to overcome their fear factor. And life is like that. Your dreams are like that. Anything that you want, you really have to get over that fear. And some people are afraid of mutilation and bodily invasion, and that is fears of things that can either attack or harm you. And I used to feel like that because I had what is that scared uh I think by the time I got divorced, I was like, oh my God, like 3 foot space and 6 foot. You understand, my personal space, because I had to get over that fear factor. And it's like that with anything in life. And there's also the loss of autonomy, is the fear of being either restricted, confined, or trapped, or it also leads to social interactions and relationship. So these are things that we need to be aware of when it comes to separation, abandonment, of the fear of being either rejected, or as human beings, and I can speak for me, but our human nature is we all want to feel like we belong and that we are needed. And this is just the way that we're wired as human beings. Then you have the ego death thing, and that is which brings on either you're afraid of being humiliated or being shamed, or you can also have the appearance of the imposter syndrome. Then the end all thing is the perfectionist, and the procrastination. These are avoidances, right? We can find ourselves being so busy and putting off what we need to do either today until tomorrow. And believe it or not, this is just a way of procrastination. And then you have where you have to dot every I and every T and make sure everything is perfect. And perfectionism is also a form of avoidances. Now, when it comes to awareness and self-awareness, this is where we have to shift the way that we think and our thought process. When it comes to the thought process, a thought or behavior behind the emotion that causes that particular either bad habit, that could be, you can be a shopaholic, you can be, it could be addictions, it could be negative self-talk, it could be, just being totally unaware of your surroundings. It could be gambling. You know, these are certain things that we have to be aware of, the TRIGGERS. And that is, what is it that triggers us? What is it that sets you off to make you either react or respond? And I can say react because we have to learn how to respond in a positive way. We can't always be in fight or flight syndrome or phases of our life on a day-to-day basis. That's like too much stress. So when it comes to self-awareness, are you aware of what it is that you would either like to do or you want to do? And now you have to find out, what are the steps to take to create the life that you want? And I can say that because we can't all help the life that we're either born into, but we can help create the life that you would like to have. And that is something that we should all take into consideration, because when it comes to creating the life, where is this link? When it comes to creating the life that you would like to have, that takes time and that takes energy, and that takes to the part of where you have to sit down and be intentional. And I can say intentional because you have to be intentional when you wake up every day, when you decide that you would either like to start a new program or you'd like to open up your own business. Who are you marketing to? Be intentional when it comes to either starting a new relationship or moving, starting a new job, new career. Sit down and think, get pen and paper, and sit down and find out what it is that you really would like to do, and find out the necessary steps. And when I say necessary, what does it take for me to either change the way that I think, change my financial situation? What am I going to need to get to where it is that I would like to be? When it comes to fear, you can't be afraid to try or to do. You understand? And we have to put our egos to death, and we have to get to the point where we get out of the procrastination and perfectionism, and start to know yourself. Spend time with yourself. Make a list of your fears and what it is that you may be fearful of. Is it your own fear, or is it someone else's fear that is being projected onto you? Is it true? Am I 100% certain of the outcome of this thing that I fear? What am I avoiding by holding on to this particular fear? What am I gaining by holding on to that fear? Now, are you ready to face your fears? Are you ready to have that breakthrough? Are you ready to take things to the next level? Change your thoughts, change your business, change your life, change your thoughts, change your life, change your thoughts, change your business. Now, you have to get to that point where is how to deal with the trolls and the haters, and it's not you, it is them. You understand? And we have to get to the point where you have to learn to ignore them, delete them, block them. You understand? Verbalize your position and your statement. Now, 5 steps to create and maintain boundaries is to identify the boundary, cost, and determine how you would like to be treated. Create a position statement and then practice, 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 practice. And I say that why? Because when you're either breaking a new old habits and starting a new habit, it takes time and it takes small steps, develop small habits, baby steps, and little by little by little by little, that you notice that things will change. Start your day by writing out your intentions for the day. And I can say that after I finish watching this video, what after I finish watching the video, what are you going to do? Now, and then say, I will get up and do what? Now, I started exercising again and I started walking again, and I'm up, and let's see, at 6:30, I hit the pavement and I start walking. And I didn't feel like it because I didn't get much sleep yesterday and I didn't sleep really well last night. But I was intentional. I got up and I walked. And now I have to do my Pilates and my yoga. Why is that? Because this pandemic, I have some excess, like, some excess midsection stuff here. So now I have to force my body into doing what it is that I want. And I have to sit down, turn on the video, and as much as it's going to be painful, but it's also going to feel good because then I can look good. I can feel better, and I'll feel better about myself. So when you start your day, what are your goals? Are you planning and making goals for yourself on a day-to-day basis? Do you have a monthly goal? Do you have a 6-month goal? Do you have a 5-year plan? Do you have a 10-year plan? What is your intention? What is it that you would like? How do you want to see your life? How do you see yourself? How do you view other people? And this is a thing that I think we all have our challenges on a day-to-day basis, is Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just do it. Like Nike says, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay? So you have nothing to fear. You don't have to put off today what it is for tomorrow. You understand? Pace yourself. There's 24 hours in a day. And look at your calendar and see what you can do within an 8-hour period. Okay? And on that note, it has been fantastic speaking with you. And join me later this afternoon on Jennifer's Perspective, where my guest will be, let's see. At 3 p.m., we have Queen Harriet. Queen Harriet Johnson will be joining us from Texas, and we have Dr. Beverly Lawrence, and Dr. Beverly Lawrence will also be joining us as well. Okay, so see you this evening at 3 and at 6 p.m. And on that note, have a fantastic afternoon. Oh, yes, I'm also doing, for the month of May, I am accepting new coaching clients, okay? I have several spots available for one-on-one coaching, group coaching. You can also pick up my products, Marketing Basics Led by the Spirit. It is a teleseries, and it is a digital online course, and my digital program, Launch Your First Workshop Formula, as well as my business planning guide. Okay, you can pick that up at https://jennifergray.org. And for my first, hey Gamery, how you doing? And thanks for joining. Hope you had a good weekend. Did you get vaccinated? And on that note, I will see you this evening, okay? And remember, you have nothing to fear. You understand? Fear is an illusion. People have a tendency to intimidate, but, don't worry about that. That's just people, that's like, you ever see a little chihuahua? And I say little chihuahua because those dogs bark all the time. And people see little chihuahuas and they're like, okay, then. You understand? That's just an intimidation and a fear tactic. Okay? So have a wonderful day. Remember that you are loved, you are special, you can do it, and it is possible. Okay? Remember that you are amazing, you are authentic, you are original, and that you're precious. And I'll see you this afternoon at 3 p.m. and at 6 p.m. Have a great day, everyone.